Wait, listen to me for a moment. I had so much pain in my arms, legs, and bones that life had become worthless to me. At night before going to sleep, I would bang my feet on the bed, and due to the extreme weakness and pain in my fingers, the glass of water would suddenly drop from my hand and break. In short, I was very upset. The doctors said that due to childbirth, a lot of work, and standing for a long time, you got osteoporosis and varicose veins, and eventually your blood circulation would not work properly. A few months passed and my body ached more every night. Until one day, my father's friend, who was visiting us, noticed the sadness in my eyes, and I told him the reason. I loved living and being active. He just told me a very simple and inexpensive treatment, and I got better every day. Until now, life has become very enjoyable for me and without pain and weakness. I want to share it with you. The treatment was every day I have to drink a glass of cinnamon and ginger tea with black pepper, turmeric, and natural honey, and more importantly, this oil that I will tell you in this video and apply to my hands and feet and preferably wrap it with cellophane. I will share with you the recipe for a healing, anti-pain, anti-inflammatory, and bone-chilling oil that removes moisture from the body. Take good luck and stay with me until the end of the video. You are not here for nothing. God wants your pain and weakness to end and you to have a peaceful life. Just share this video as much as possible because most people are suffering from pain and weakness in their bones or have rheumatism and muscle pain. And blood circulation is not done properly because they have varicose veins. Hoping that no human being in this world will suffer and live a healthy and peaceful life. Let's go ahead and implement this recipe. Measure 4 tablespoons of dried mint and 7 tablespoons of dried rosemary on the branch and pour into the pot. Let me explain why we chose mint and rosemary. It's because both are really strong anti-inflammatory and pain-relieving herbs. Xenotation spot rosemary has excellent anti-inflammatory properties that are very useful for relieving muscle pain, joint inflammation, and even respiratory problems. It also improves blood circulation, calms the nerves, and reduces stress. Source: GhafariDiet.com and ASRiran.com. Xenotation spot mint, especially peppermint, with compounds such as menthol, is antispasmodic and anti-inflammatory and reduces muscle pain, headaches, and menstrual cramps. Mint tea and oil are also very soothing and calming. The combination of these two is soothing and anti-inflammatory and is great for muscle pain and stress. Smiling face with smiling eyes herb. The third ingredient we use, ginger, is the size of a palm. Just scrape the peel with the tip of a spoon and grate or chop. We need 3 tablespoons. Like me, if you have too much, drink it in hot water with natural honey. It works wonders. Ginger has strong anti-inflammatory and soothing properties for bone pain, varicose veins, and rheumatism. Research has shown that ginger helps reduce pain and inflammation in joints, such as knees and rheumatism, and has a similar function to non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, such as ibuprofen. Active ingredients in ginger, such as leukotrienes and salicylates, reduce inflammation, pain, and swelling by reducing the production of inflammatory molecules and inhibiting prostaglandins. Even topical use, or in the form of oil, is effective for relieving joint and muscle pain. It can also help with varicose veins by improving blood flow and reducing inflammation. The fourth item is 2 teaspoons of black pepper, and the fifth item is 2 teaspoons of cloves. I crushed both of these in my wooden mortar. If you have some ground at home, it doesn't matter, use it. If you pay attention so far, herbs and spices have strong anti-inflammatory properties, remove moisture from the body, and increase blood circulation. You don't see this content by chance, but by the will of the universe. It is placed on your path to be a cure for a better life. By subscribing to me, as well as sharing it with friends and leaving comments, The YouTube platform will show my channel's content to more people. You make it happen. Thank you very much. The sixth ingredient we add is turmeric, which has strong anti-inflammatory and soothing properties for bone pain. The curcumin in turmeric reduces joint inflammation and protects bone tissue, even in diseases such as rheumatoid arthritis and osteoarthritis that damage joints and bones. Local application of turmeric oil along with heating the painful area improves blood flow and slows down the process of cartilage destruction and inflammation, resulting in reduced bone and joint pain. The combination of turmeric and the previous 5 ingredients with the base oil, which is virgin olive oil, multiplies the analgesic effect and is highly recommended for knee, back, and other bone pain. Just massage the oil on the painful area and wait 5 to 7 minutes for it to absorb and take effect. By now, you have understood the amount of ingredients in the recipe and understood. I make it in such a quantity that I can give it to my mother and father. You can have the quantities. For this recipe, I used 800 milliliters of virgin olive oil so that the extracts of the items in the list of recipes for pain relief and varicose veins treatment can be transferred to olive oil. No matter how old you are, moisture can sit on the bone, causing pain, so I made the recipe and made it hot and sour in terms of traditional medicine by adding cinnamon. Miracles happen here. God is my witness. I was suffering. When I woke up in the morning, it only took me an hour to start my activities. At night, I slept in the worst possible way due to the severe pain in my arms and legs. How many anti-inflammatory pills I took, and it was useless. Now I even forgot when was the last time I was in pain. That's why I shared it with you honestly and for the sake of God. You, the audience of this video, also motivate me by leaving a heart comment for me, sharing for people you know have these problems, and subscribing to the channel, what to eat to detoxify from the inside, and what drinks are good for the health of the body, and I upload them. If you don't subscribe, YouTube will no longer show me to you, and you'll be the one missing out on this content. We put the pot on very, very low heat, and after 40 minutes it is ready. Do not increase the heat at all. Finally, after the extraction is done, let it reach room temperature, then separate it with a strainer. You will see later what I do with the oil obtained and the recipe ingredients that remain in the strainer. The natural anti-inflammatory, pain-relieving, and blood circulation boosting oil is ready. I'll pour it into 3 containers of different sizes because I want it with me wherever I go. The smallest size fits in my bag, and it's great. Now I'm going to make this cream too. When my skin gets dry, we need beeswax and shea butter. Now, if I want to make this same anti-inflammatory, anti-pain, varicose vein treatment and blood circulation oil into a cream, because I have dry skin, and this will also be treated and my skin will become supple and balanced. All I need to do is add 2 tablespoons of organic beeswax and 2 tablespoons of shea butter to the remaining oil, which is about 100 milliliters, and it will be amazing. My skin enjoys it. I used to suffer from severe dry skin. Dry flakes would stick to my pants or bed, or I couldn't wear shorts and skirts, it would itch. Now I don't have any of those things, and I wear whatever I want with confidence. This content, especially this part, will help your friend, loved one, or family member who has dry skin like me. Send it to them generously and tell them that you are thinking of them and that you love them. Using a bain-marie method or very, very low heat, pour the beeswax and shea butter into the oils and let them melt. We do this and fill it into a cream container or any container you like. You saw the first video where I applied this cream to my feet. It has the same consistency and is very soft and enjoyable. Like me, don't forget to write on the container of your oil what the ingredients are and what the oil is used for. My surprise for you is this. Currently, the medicinal pack in the bathtub is very expensive. You can make bath packs with the same herbs and spices that you removed from the oil 100,000 times more effective than those. All you need to do is put the herbs and spices that were in the recipe and extracted into cotton cloth packs, tie them with a string, and put them in the bathtub when you fill it with hot water. What can I say about its aroma? Your respiratory tract opens up and basically, after a bath, your hands and feet feel a little weak. Or people who suffer from rheumatism, their pain increases after water or a bath. Or with age, when we bathe, our bones become cold and damp. These herbs and spices solve all these problems. They do not allow cold to enter the bones, and together with hot water, they even relieve muscle pain and cramps. Send this to someone you know who has trouble breathing, who acts like a fume hood, or an athlete who has strained himself and his muscles are tight, or a grandparent who wants a bath without pain and weakness. My friends, this content is the result of many years of experience. Do not pass it by easily and listen carefully. I emphasize again that you are not here by chance to see this content. God has put a path in your path because you wanted a life with health and peace. Pay attention and listen to my advice. I put the filled packs in the oven so that the oil does not evaporate and the aroma is preserved. In the meantime, the cream material approaches ambient temperature, and inside the cream containers that we have prepared and filled, you can see that it is thickening and takes on a creamy texture. I hope that by subscribing to the channel and listening to the health and peace instructions, you can spend the best and most ideal moments of your life. I love you and I value and respect each and every one of you, my dears. Be generous and send to people who have these problems so that they can also have a better life. And finally, motivate me by leaving a red heart in the comments section. I need to know that I have satisfied you. I honestly say that you will have the best recipes here. My wish is to have a life full of health and peace for all people in the world. Let's join hands to share these therapeutic materials so that everyone can benefit from them. Thank you for watching my video.